I just watched most of David Freiberger's latest video. Now, his that is a title, that is his personal name, and the title of his YouTube channel. He did the same thing I did. Is his personal name, except his channel is much bigger than mine could ever hope to be. But anyway, in this video, he's bought him. He's a car guy. He's a gearhead. He's bought him like a '68 Ford Galaxy, one of those big old land yachts with a 390 in there. Those 390s are pretty decent engines for those Y block Fords. I'll cover what a Y block Ford is later. But anyway, he started here in Arizona. He started in Phoenix. He's kind of touring the country. He's kind of hitting kind of the backwoods, the old towns that maybe a handful of people. They're not truly ghost towns, but they're only a handful of people in there. There's a lot of old buildings that are kind of frozen in time, kind of left the way they were maybe 40 or 50 years ago. A lot of the old stuff is there. He's being a car guy. He's kind of focusing on the old garages and the gas stations. He's got a few motels in there that are kind of back in the day they used to do that. They'd have a motel. It would be a gas station, motel, restaurant where you could check in there, eat your breakfast, and take gas up and take off. That used to be the common thing. All these places, back before they built the major freeway, the road was pretty busy. But after the freeway opened, a lot of the traffic bypassed these, and they're just kind of got abandoned, and the places are kind of left frozen in time from when they were abandoned. And a lot of these places are really, really cool. I remember a few of these places, and I need to, find out. I need to figure out a few of these places within maybe a day or 2 day drive from from where I live. Maybe do like an overnighter, or maybe a 1 or 2 day thing where I can camp out my pickup out of the middle of nowhere. Of course, I'd probably sleep with a 45 under my pillow because you can't trust people. Hey, if you approach my pickup, remember I got that 45 under my pillow, and don't mess with me. But anyway, or maybe I'll luck out and have some chick started doing the RV life thing, and she said, James, yeah, I love to do some of those old places because they get me off too, watching those old gas stations and stuff. Maybe there's some chick out there that's a fellow gearhead like me and just gets off, or maybe she just likes seeing the old motels. And I go wandering through the old motels and restaurants and stuff, and said, man, if these rooms, if those beds and those sofas and those back bathrooms could talk, because you don't know what people might have been doing. Maybe a couple, boyfriend and girlfriend, were doing in the old gas station bathroom. Yeah, I got a kinky mind. I got a kinky head. Let's see. Well, what got me started? I was just going to watch this video and just plan to go to sleep, but in one sign on one of these gas stations was a Hamm's beer ad. I don't know. You can find the old Hamm's beer ads on YouTube. Just type Hamm's beer ad and they'll come up. They used to be on TV. Hamm's the beer made by I think it's brewed up in the Pacific Northwest. Sky Blue Waters. Yeah, you got to be my age to remember those ads. Now I don't think the Hamm's. I think it disappeared before I become of legal drinking age. It was 19 here in Arizona. It's 21 now, but it was 19 for many years. I think it was 18, then it kicked up to 19, and now not 21. But I didn't start drinking beer till I was in my upper mid 20s. But anyway, yeah, the Hamp's beer ads. So I'm gonna be thinking, yeah, I need to get out and video a few of these places before they disappear. Like I said, if some chick wants to, some fellow gearhead wants to do some videos with me like that, where we just go around and get some of these old motels and restaurants and gas stations and places like that. Because they're not going to be around forever. They're going to just decay with time. Or maybe some developer goes in there and says, hey, I'm going to build a housing tract on this land, just bulldoze the old places. Really, really a shame, because that bit of history will be lost unless some YouTuber, commits it to a YouTube video. I need to figure out what I can make some interesting videos from. Okay, love y'all. If some chicks got some ideas, let me know. Love y'all. It doesn't have to be anything extracurricular or romantic. Just two people making YouTube videos from ancient history. Okay, bye. Like I say again, if those walls could talk, if that old sofa could talk, or if that old bathroom, that old gas station bathroom could talk, You don't know what the manager and his secretary were doing in the bathroom there, or on the couch or whatever, or maybe the desk back in the office on a slow day after the freeway bypassed the place. Okay, bye bye. Love y'all.